Welcome back guys to our DSC challenge series. This is the phase 2 of our series and the questions that we will be tackling in this series are based on binary search and 2D arrays. The question that we are going to look today is based on 2D arrays and the question is set matrix zeros. What does the question says? The question says given an m cross n integer matrix, if an element is 0, set its entire row and column to zeros. We are given an m cross n integer matrix, and if an element is found to be 0, then we need to set its entire row as well as column to 0. Let us understand the question with the help of an example. The matrix which was given to us is mentioned over here. In this, the element that was 0 is the center element, that is second row, second column element. So what we need to do is we need to set its entire row, that is entire second row, we need to set it as 0, and the entire second column we need to set it as 0. And we need to return this particular matrix in which we have set the entire row as well as its column to 0. So I hope the question is clear to you all. Now let us look at its algorithm. What we are going to do is we are going to declare a vector newd in which we are going to store the column number of all the elements having the indexes 0, having the element as 0. Then we are going to iterate through the entire vector. If an element with 0 is found, then we are going to make its entire row as 0 there itself. After iterating through the entire vector, what we will do is we will check what is the size of newd in order to know whether there exists an element or not with its value as 0. If the size is found to be greater than 0, then what we will do, we will make the entire column as 0. So I hope the approach is clear to you all. Now let us understand this with the help of a code. What we have done in the code is, in the line number 5 and in the line number 6, we have computed the size. Int size matrix dot size. It will denote the number of rows in that particular matrix. Int p equals to matrix at the index of 0 dot size will denote the number of columns in that particular matrix. After that, we have started a loop, a for loop. Int I is equals to 0, I less than size, I plus plus. We have initialized a counter with value as 0. After that, we are now iterating through the columns. For int j is equals to 0, j less than p, j plus plus. P denotes the number of columns in that particular matrix. If matrix at the index of I at the index of j double equals to 0 in the line number 12, we are seeing if the value of an element is 0. If the value of an element comes out to be 0, then what we are doing, we are storing its column number in the vector newd, and we are incrementing the value of c. After iterating through this entire columns of that particular row, we are checking if the value of c is greater than or equal to 1. If it is greater than or equal to 1, it means that there exists an element with value as 0 in that particular row. And we are making the entire row as 0 at that particular point. So we have done this in line number 23. After that, we are checking the size of newd vector. After finding the size of newd vector, we are iterating through the entire vector and making the columns as 0. This was a void function. We need to make the change in the matrix which was given to us. So we need not to return anything. We have changed that particular matrix only. I hope the question is clear to you all. If yes, don't forget to share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.